Preparing the live stream. See where we are. Excellent connection. Yay.
Because we are excellent.
Okay, anytime. There we go. All right. Just in time, 5 minutes beforehand. Never too late. There you go. Now I'm gonna pull this up here and share it with the world. Hey everybody, how you doing? How you doing? Get ready for the show.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let me see. Do your channel. What's the format with Joe and Mike? Boom, 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 boom. So we do that. Share it. Damn it. Why?
Mm.
Wow.
Okay. Not as many notes this time.
Skit and scat and skiddly dot doo. Yes, all this talk before our show. All right, gotta take this out because I have your phones. Oh. Hey everybody. Just getting ready for the show. I'm just prepping, putting some music in. So that's why it's quiet 2 minutes before we launch. I just found a right piece of rice. Where are you hiding?
What?
I'm going like this and going, I found a piece of rice and went, where the hell are you hiding?
Yeah, nah. French fry flew out of my mouth.
Yeah, exactly.
I haven't had French fries in 5 years.
I haven't had French fries in 5 years.
Mm. Oh.
The ashtray shot out, hit me in the stomach, and a French fry came out of my mouth.
You
I
don't
haven't had
understand.
French fries
I
in
was
10
sitting
years.
there in the car. Oh, Bobby.
Imagine having a job working in the tunnel like that. The car blew off.
Oh, we should try to get him on the air. Let's talk to him.
Bobby, we should get Bobby. Biggest fans. Both signed stuff. Biggest fans.
It's a very good exercise.
You'd like to try another exercise? Big dude had little skinny dudes orbiting around him. We're going to be talking drummers. Am I coming in clear?
Yes, I hear you.
Then you know what?
I think it's time to start a show.
I think let's do a show.
Let's do a show.
Hey, everybody. How you doing in YouTube? If you want to listen to the music, we play it on 99WNRR.com. You can, if you got a smart speaker or an Alexa, as you like to call it, you can go, hey, Alexa, play 99 WNRR on TuneIn if you have a TuneIn account. TuneIn, not a tuna. So listen to your TuneIn account and you'll hear us talking over your smart speaker, or you could just watch this on YouTube, everything like that. We're talking drummers tonight. So
yes,
our favorite drums and songs. Lots to dissect here. Lots to dissect. We've been playing a lot of different kind of stuff. You might go, interesting. So guys, check it out. We're going to start a show right now. This is called What's the Format? Welcome everybody here on 99WNRR.com and the YouTube at 99WNRR. Hi, boys and girls. Welcome to the What's the Format radio show and livecast here for a Wednesday night, as always, here on 99WNRR. I am Mike.
I am Joe.
And we are here to entertain you for the next 2 hours. We're going to talk about our top 10 drumming songs. Now, this is not solos. This is just drums that are in songs and some of our favorite drummers. So it's not going to be 2 hours worth of drum solos. People are rejoicing, going, yay. We don't have to hear 2 hours of drum solos. But I love drum solos. So,
but 4 songs, we'd have the night done.
Before we get started, big shout out to a couple people out there. First of all, happy birthday, Tiff. Enjoy it. We miss you. See you soon. Get better, Mom. She's ailing right now.
Whoa.
And, yeah, she's doing great. She's looking great. Getting healthy, but she caught this bug that I think everybody has. So she's having some bronchial issues. Okay. So she'll get it'll heal up quick. She's doing really, really well. So love you, Mom.
Better
soon. And if you don't make the Super Bowl, don't worry about it, because we hate both teams anyway. They suck. Sorry to you people in Kansas City and Philadelphia. Sorry, not. So hey, I gotta ask you, Joe, are you excited for Sunday?
Yes.
Oh, you are. Jesus,
well, dude. Why? Party and free food.
That's true.
But
party at my brother's house.
More exciting. Not only is the Super Bowl coming up, but more importantly, and I can say this, the gay Super Bowl is coming up, and I got my invite to that as well.
The what?
The Oscar party, man. The gay Super Bowl.
The gay Super Bowl?
Yeah.
The Oscar party?
It's an Oscar party, and instead of sports, it's a bunch of people sitting around. Instead of talking about a bad play or a bad throw, they talk about ugly dresses and guys who are still in the closet. And there's a pool, and you fill out.
It's a thing?
Yeah.
It's like a really thing. It's like a thing.
Yep. My friend Joe Leo throws one almost every year. It's a how do you do?
Okay. All right. Interesting. And when is this?
Pool.
When is this?
You walk in, you give, I don't know how much money. He gives you a form. You pick all your best actor, best director, best foreign film, best short animated movie.
But who has the time? Who has the time to look at all this stuff? And it was like,
It's printed out on the interweb.
I guess as important as so many people who fill out Super Bowl boxes who know absolute shit about football.
Exactly.
But it's the thing, they actually call it the gay Super Bowl.
It's not the official term, but it's been kind of coined.
Well, that's how Joe Leo. By the way, how's he doing?
He's doing good. He's doing great. Happily married.
Still
doing well.
Good.
And no, he organizes it all, every category, because to make it a little bit more interesting, instead of giving a point spread or handicap, depending on the category, there's points for them. Some categories are higher points than others. At the end, they tally the score. First place gets however much money was put in. Second place gets money. And if you are dead last, you get your money back. I've been trying for dead last for I don't know how many years.
That's easy.
And it's
everything. Just sell, just hit the box that says Metallica, 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 Metallica. Oh, I'm sorry. That's the Grammys.
No,
they never win.
I stopped watching the Grammy.
Well, okay. Let's before we get into it. How about a shit show that was?
Oh my God!
It's done. I mean, are we official? I mean, was that kind of like closing the book on real music and rock and roll and stuff like that? Because it doesn't seem like that. At least we do as rock and roll fans keep it alive. Thank God. But as far as the average everyday music listener, we can close the book on that. They're not inviting rock and roll to any parties. When we got to deal with another 25 minutes of Kendrick Lamar. What happened? Hey, Super Bowl, you used to have, you used to have Bruce Springsteen, Tom Petty. Okay. You too. Remember those guys?
Yeah.
Remember those bands, rock and roll bands? You used to have bands, right? You even had Michael Jackson. I'll take Michael. But this whole of that I've nothing but rap and R&B was pretty bad.
No, well, first and foremost, before you even get to the music, it's all about let's shock everybody on the red carpet. Let's bring a subservient, naked wife to stand there with fear in her eyes.
Please.
Let's take two model children and why were they there?
I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't even know. I'm just
it baffles me. I'm like, exactly why are you here? Whatever happened to, I don't know, people in the industry and people with talent showing up to these things? You have people that really have no reason to show. You want to know what? Wear goddamn tux. Be thankful. Walk the carpet. Give a smile. Give a wave. It's not about you.
There you go. I mean, here's the thing. I mean, there's such thing as, smelling what's cooking in the kitchen and kind of reading the tea leaves. And I guess Kanye didn't get that message. Like, look, one of your guys, okay, he's indicted for a lot of seedy shit. Okay. A lot of seedy shit, a lot of bad stuff. And maybe, just maybe, you exude a little class. Just maybe you throw it out there. You say, you know what? Shit's bad for one of my guys. I'm going to throw a little class out there. But, that's impossible. It's not going to happen. So much to talk about. And I'm still working on the, what do you call it? I'm still doing the ginger lemon tea. It's pretty good.
Oh, no, I got something that's keeping me warm because it's cold.
Yeah, I know. We've got this whole ice storm and crap that's coming down and everything like that. So good to be with you guys, man. We love being here every week talking about music and stuff like that. And we get to, catch up every week. So it's good for us as well. So I always enjoy the time. So good. Thank you for hanging with us. It's 9:09 here on a chillier east coast of New Jersey while Joe hangs out in the nice confines of the Commonwealth. I like the confines of the Commonwealth in PA, who one day I hope to be part of instead of, the wonderful Jersey coastline, which is kind of wearing on you. I gotta tell you that cottage, the cottage in Doolin looks better and better every single day I open up the news. Yep, that's it. But we're not going to talk about the news. But by the way, listen, thanks to all of our friends across the border, both north, south, east, and west, who still hang in and check out the show and talk to us and say thanks for all of your input and stuff like that.
Yes.
So looking for that. Let's get into what we're talking about tonight. We're talking about last week we did guitar solos, our favorite guitar solos and songs. Didn't matter what guitarist was, it was just songs that then just pieces and solos that really, really just had so much wealth of ability and talent in them. And this one, this is a great list. This is a great list. Now, as a drummer, of course, I brought my rusty's he's not rusty anymore, but my trusty sticks. Look at these puppies, like that. Oh, yeah. So I didn't tell you. I'm going to show you something right here. Ready for this?
No. Oh, okay. At first, I thought it was an ultrasound. Sorry.
Yeah, right. Oh boy,
look at this.
There you go.
Nice.
There you go. The hard work every week, learning all the different rudiments, everything like that, and I get my drum next Tuesday. So there's a good possibility that I will be marching with the Emerald Society Pipe and Drum Band on St. Patrick's Day. Well, actually, I'll be doing the Saturday in Seaside, not the Monday, obviously, because I don't work. But there's another thing we're going to be doing, like a bar stops the next week, I believe, on the Saturday as well. We're doing bar stops. So the bus that takes us all up and we all sit there and play, and they welcome us in with open arms into the bars, partying for St. Patrick's Day. And they'll just do our thing and move on to the next bar, have a couple drinks, move on to the next bar. I've never seen that, nor have I ever done that, but I'm curious to know what this group is going to be like after the 5th, 6th, and 7th bar. I'm very curious.
Yeah.
No, but we have a strict law. We do not drink while we're performing. There's a code. There's a code of honor and performance, which I appreciate and I love. And that, but as far as when we get done with the last bar, oh yeah, throw the drum down. Yeah, you're throwing them down. Yeah, the rest of it. You got a lot of catching up to do. All these people around you drinking and stuff like that. So yeah, my kilt will be pressed, and my shoes will be shined.
Nice. Very nice.
So everybody hanging out, dear Smiragrit to everybody, and welcome to the program. So we're talking about drummers, and this is something near and dear to my heart. And we've got a whole list of great songs. So we're going to play you songs in their entirety. We've got a few ones. So I'm actually going to start off, if you don't mind, I'm going to start off with the first one.
Sure.
Okay. And this is, to me, is the godfather of all. And if the stream is a little loose, whenever we play a song or whenever we load up a song, our stream gets a little it's a lot of stuff to be putting through a computer.
Yes, it's taking on a tremendous load.
So if we're cutting out a little bit on YouTube, just give it a minute and let the song load. But there are a few drummers that really were the godfathers to me of drumming. One of which was Louis Bellson, and another gentleman by the name of Buddy Rich. And Buddy Rich to me was the quintessential drummer. The things that he could do, the influence that he had on pretty much every drummer out there. They will all cite him as some kind. Now, of course, Neil Peart was probably one of his biggest fans. So this is a song that that Neil performed with Burnin' for Buddy, but this is the original that I was able to find by the amazing Mr. Buddy Rich. And this song is called Cottontail. So we're going to start you off with a little jazz. We've got some Rush, Missing Persons, Van Halen, Blondie, Zeppelin, Crew, Thin Lizzy, UK. Got a lot of really kick-ass music. Thanks to the amazing drummers that made all these songs what they are, because everybody knows the drummer dictates the song. Here's some Buddy Rich. Back live in 1 minute. So taste the content with you. Go. Buddy Rich Band, little Cottontail, 99 WNRR. That is some that there you go. Drummers, that's what's about. So
Most definitely. And it's a few pieces, not a
that,
large kit.
yeah,
It's just
exactly. 3-piece kit, boom, 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 maybe a 4 if he's got an extra tom on the bottom. So he's going 12-inch snare, probably about a 10-inch tom. If he's not doing a 10-inch tom, he's doing a 13 or 14-inch rack tom, and then a 16 and an 18 on the floor, and of course between a 20 and 22-inch bass drum. And that's about it for the show. Good night, everybody. It was a great show.
catch you all next week.
After that, what are you going to play that's going to top it? I mean, really, but start off the show with a bang, little Buddy Rich, that little Cottontail 920 here. So we're going to go to one of Joe's selections right now, and I am going to go to one of the first one he posted. So this one was interesting to me as we start to load in this one, and of course, he's going to do the same darn thing because
Which one?
You got a 7-minute song. Couldn't pick a 3-minute song. He's got to pick a 7-minute song.
Hey, you're lucky Jazz Odyssey
That's all right.
didn't make the list. That would have been 20 minutes right there. Jazz Odyssey.
So we're loading up a song. So when I said when we're doing that, the stream cuts in a little bit, but that's all right. So it looks like Max Headroom right now on YouTube. So
well, one of us. You look digital, I look analog.
Got just another minute before the song loads. Yes, low system resources. Yes, we know. It's when you're putting a broadcast module, you've got a camera running, you're broadcasting not only to two split channels, you're broadcasting to the server, which is out in Pittsburgh, and our live stream, which is going out over YouTube.
Okay.
So,
well, what song is it?
I was able to get that out with just a couple of hands. Oh man, what are you supposed to get out there tonight?
A lot of cold, a little bit of snow, then it's going to freeze, and then it's going to rain. So it's a lot of sheen. I don't like sheen.
So we've got ice actually.
Yeah.
Now we're expected all ice.
Not digging that.
Icy.
Not digging that.
So that's what we're. Okay. Yeah, I'd rather have the snow than the ice. That's for sure. So, but right now it's on the freezing line. It's supposed to start about when we're done with the show. It's supposed to snow first here. Now they're going less than an inch. Ice. It's ice. Whatever. More crap. And there's the 3 a.m. There's the ice line. Oh yeah, we might be chiseling ourselves out. So here we go. We've got so I'm curious. We have the next now. Who's playing? This is UK, the band UK. John Wetton's playing bass on this. Yes.
That's John Wetton.
Yeah.
Jobson and Terry Bozzio.
Oh, it's Terry.
It's Terry.
Oh, hold on. So let's go back to back. Okay, we'll load this one up. We'll talk for a little bit more.
This was my introduction to Terry Bozzio.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, this was the album I discovered first, and then of course I discovered Missing Persons, and then of course realized before UK, he played with Zappa, and to pull out to find a Zappa song forget about it. I stayed away from all Zappa music because the drumming, the entire setup was just sick. Couldn't find anything. But anyway, UK was formed. John Wetton, Eddie Jobson, Terry Bozzio. Eddie played keyboards and electronic violin. They had a first album which had Bill Bruford. And Bill left. They brought in Terry, and it had Alan Holdsworth. And Alan left, and it became a trio.
Alan Holdsworth.
Thank you. Became a trio.
Yeah.
And this was the album I heard, and the track was Only Thing She Needs. And that was like, I remember, I said, who is this on drums? And I was like, I never forgot that name after that. So anything he appeared on, I went looking for. And it's just an incredible song. I mean, everything about the song is good. And but the drumming is what caught it, because you got a nice little intro, and then at the end you have this just he just plays angry. I mean, he's not angry, but you just and unfortunately because of that song, I that's what I was always waiting for in following projects that Terry was in. I wanted the oomph. I wanted the craziness. I wanted the I can't give you the terminologies. I can't give you the paradiddles, and I can't give you the 32 counts and all that.
And the flamadiddles and
Yeah, I just like more of the boom boom.
the
And
double stroke
plus
rolls.
he liked using playing with rototoms, and I love the sound the rototoms made. So,
Yeah.
but this is should definitely pick up the album. I've talked about it in the past.
Mm.
It's an excellent album. Unfortunately, that was it. They made this and they went on, they put out a live album, and then
And then, well, then John joined Asia.
yes. And Dale joined Missing Persons, and
Persons
Eddie
created.
Jobson.
He created Missing. Eddie
Yeah.
Jobson did Eddie Jobson.
Yeah, he put out a solo album. I have that too, but
Sure.
he just was doing other things, but he wasn't in so much into the actually, yeah, he did have a video as well on MTV, but UK Danger Money, it's definitely something to look into, especially if you're a
Absolutely.
fan of Wetton, John Wetton.
Yep.
Great, great song.
Yep. Pick it up. Some UK, some classic stuff. And I'm going to back it up. So you're going to get 10 straight minutes of music from
Oh,
us. So definitely check this out. This one is following up is also Terry. So you get a double shot of Terry Bozzio. And I picked this one because it was such a unique way to treat the cymbals in this song. And again, phenomenal, aggressive playing. And he uses rototoms as his kit back in the 80s. So it has a unique sound to it. And we're gonna give you back. My selection is Mental Hopscotch by Missing Persons. So get ready. Here's a double shot at Terry Bozzio on drums in the UK and Missing Persons here on our top 10 drummers on 99 WNRR WTF, Mike and Joe livecast.
turn it up.
Yes, crank thy music. All right, boys and girls. You can listen to our mic's off. You can listen to this on 99 WNRR. And catch all the music. So we're going to take a break and
Yes.
we're going to go back to back. So we will be back in about 10 minutes. So
No
enjoy the
problem.
music on 99 WNRR and we'll get into, we got some, what do we got coming up here on the program? We have some Rush, of course. What top 10 would be without Neil? We got some Van Halen, some Led Zeppelin, some Blondie, some Thin Lizzy, some Cheap Trick. Much more coming up here on the program, and we'll get into this. So we're going to take a break. I'm going to get a little refresh of my tea. We'll be back here on the program and talk about this while it's playing now over 99 WNRR. No, we are live. Tea refresher. Hmm. Hey guys, welcome back to the program. We are playing. We are playing right now live over 99 WNRR.com. So if you want to listen to the music, you tune in over there. The conversation is back here. Get closer. Maybe not.
Yeah.
Um.
This is the good part, I think, what kicks in.
Yeah.
Ah.
So, but we talk about stuff that's going on while the music's playing. Why don't you play the music on YouTube? Simple. People are like, oh, well, you played our song, so you can't do this. See, we have license to play it on WNRR. You can't play it here, or the YouTube feed gets, either lessened or they cut out the talk in between. So that's why we can't play songs.
There's a whole lot of rules.
We're a whole lot of rules that we always abide by. So, so thanks for hanging out with us. Good to see you guys. And let us, let us know. There's obviously a chat. Join the live chat, open the panel. Okay. We see live chat, open the panel. Live chat, open the panel. There you go. Doing mixdown for next week's show. Had to jump in and say hi. Can't listen for the next 2 weeks. Go paint us up. Okay. No problem. Sean. Mr. Williamson. Oh boy. So everyone checking it out. Hi, Dad. How you doing?
Good evening, sir.
I'll swear by this ginger tea, man, all the time. And it stays too. You can get like 2 cups out of a single bag, which I like.
So right now people are watching you teabag.
They are.
Yes.
Right here. Right there.
Yes.
Yes, thank you. Too hot though. Let me see.
Yeah, not like a sweaty tea bag. It just doesn't taste the same.
Or yeah, or a moist one for that matter. So obviously, while I was doing a little work from the home office today, and of course, I always have something playing. So a lot of it was like tranquil music, creative music, but also was Bohemian Rhapsody, the movie, playing in the side. I listen to movies when they play when I work. Hearing dialogue for some reason kind of zones me in.
Well, yeah. Well, you don't even have to watch it. You can just listen to Clerks.
Stuff. Second here now. Right now he's transitioned from the UK track which Terry played on, and now playing live over 99 WTF. You hear a little bit about it. Now, the incredible band Missing Persons. So much talent. Warren Cucurulo on guitar, who played with Zappa and was the guitar player for Duran Duran. Not only that, here comes the use of knowledge. Patrick O'Hearn on keyboards, who was later signed to Private Music. If you remember, that was the label that put forth artists like Yanni and also Tangerine Dream and stuff like that. And a lot of new age music, and he became one of the biggest composers of that time. So a lot of amazing talent in the band. Of course, Terry Bozzio on drums. Okay. So that's out of town.
Petra Cajon.
That record, it's a phenomenal record.
Also, Warren and Dale appeared on Joe's Garage. In case you're on Jeopardy.
Little Missing Persons right there, 99 WNRR. You're back with the WTF radio show and livecast here on 99 WNRR. I am Mike.
I am Joe.
Good to be with you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining us here on the program tonight. Thanks for checking us out on the YouTube. We talk about the world of music because that's how we were brought together, and that's what we love to talk about every single time. Whatever we would get together, which was a lot, we would talk about music and everything like that. Mixtapes. I mean, you want to talk about, I think we were regressing at the point in time. Here we are, 20 something years old. We're old enough to drink. We're hanging out making mixtapes. We talk about, we were high fidelity. We were you think about everything. We were that movie. So we bring this to you. We bring our stories to you of how it was to both work at Tape World, then work in different record stores, but yet still bringing the stories. Got a little bit of a trouble here and there with our good friend Roland Schlehuber. Did you ever look up Roland?
No.
I'm going to do this live right now because it's bucking the crap out of me that will ever do it.
Because there was Roland, there was Cap, there was Hillary, there was, I worked with a slew of other people before you started, but,
okay. I have a Roland Schlehuber. If it's pronounced correctly.
Is he on MySpace or Facebook?
Oh, dude, it's got to be him. It's got to be him. Does it?
How do you spell that? Never mind. I'll figure it out.
It's him, dude. I think it's him. Schlehuber. Former design engineer at Bell Atlantic Federal, working data tech systems. Nothing recent. But yeah, that definitely looks like him. Looks like he's living somewhere else, obviously. But there's yeah, that's him, dude. He's Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Should we hit him up?
Of course, man.
Huh?
Of course.
Oh, wait a minute. No, we're friends. Remember these guys? Oh, we sent him
back when during COVID.
In 2020, we sent him a picture.
Yeah.
He didn't reply.
No. I guess he didn't. I guess we remember him more than he remembers us. Either that or,
Yeah. Well, there you go. I guess we didn't rank.
No, hey, people,
well, then again, he did say that he used to get, what do you call it? Was it flashbacks? He was sitting there. We were drinking tequila at Chi-Chi's after work one day, and he was saying he would get he would be working during the daytime, and he would get not a flashback. What happens when you zone? If you do too many drugs and you kind of
trip. Did he trip?
I don't know if it was what.
Migraine?
No, my
Space out? Lose
face.
time?
No,
Blackout?
now
Tripping the daisy?
I don't know. Of course, all we did was alcohol, but
And
uh,
Roland, he too was a drummer.
yeah, he was a drummer who did a lot of acid.
Yes.
Oh, what is? Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to look that up now because I can't find the word for it. Oh, what is it? He did a lot of acid and he had not. Did he have flashbacks? No, it's something that it was called when you have
Well,
kicks
I
in.
wouldn't know that because I lived a clean and sober life back then.
Sober,
Why, of
sober,
course.
maybe not sober.
Yeah.
The alcohol version of sober.
There's no
Uh,
proof.
yeah, yeah, it is me. I was
No,
there.
it's your word against mine.
Oh, that's okay.
We made a pact. Dude, 30 years from now, remember, this never happened.
Yeah, that's true. There's a lot. There's a lot that still won't be told. Um, again, missing persons in the UK. Little Terry Bozzio. Um, I'm going to pull up. Let me see. Now, I'm curious about this one. Again, we're probably going to have a little lag because we have to load. Oh, it's only a 4 minute song this time that
You're
we
welcome.
have to go with the skips and everything like that. So we're going to go with the. I'm curious about first of all, who's playing drums on the Thin Lizzy song?
That's Brian Downey. And
Brian
I
Down.
completely forgot about this song. Um, Brian Downey's been with Lizzie from the beginning, all the way to the end,
Right.
and he was just the quiet guy in the back. And every once in a while, he just you didn't know exactly how good he was, because unfortunately, people in the U.S. only know five Thin Lizzy songs. So, but I uh, I actually could have used Sugar Blues last week as well because Snowy White was on the guitar. And during that phase of Lizzie, never mind,
Mm-hmm.
because that's guitar. But Brian Downey, he's a solid drummer. He's a great drummer. In this particular track, he kind of showed his chops off a little bit. And also what kind of stood out was the distinct sound that the drum made. Not Metallica,
Mm-hmm.
but you'll hear it. It interesting sound that I always liked. Plus, I always liked the way everything he played it was like a fill. He just didn't keep the he didn't keep the padiddles on track during the 34 count of the fifth bar. I just like the way he played and it sound, but it's a great jam song. And it's off Chinatown. Wait, here, off Chinatown.
Chinatown record.
Great album cover, great outwork. Jim Fitzpatrick. Look him up next time you go to Ireland. But it's a great song. It's a great jam song. And again, got no legs in the States. It just
Yeah, died on the vine.
there was no promoting it. There was
Yeah.
no pushing it. Nothing.
Mm,
So there's a handful of people that I know that are aware of this album, but it's wasn't released as a single. It wasn't, but a great track with him showing off exactly how talented he is.
okay, Mr. Brian Downey on drums. This is the immortal, the incomparable Thin Lizzy. Right now, this is Sugar Blues.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Hmm. Sugar Blues right there at 99 WNRR. We're going to go right to the next one. A little Led Zeppelin. One of my favorites because of the great shuffle that occurs in this song. So many little nuances that happen with this track. Of course, it's later on in his career, but I really do think one of his best because John Bonham pulls in a lot of new influences here on this one. Um, kind of Latin in feel. But there's just so many great things that he's doing that you can hear. He takes a lot from his years of playing on so many iconic tracks. I mean, and you could Bottom is just like you could pick, 100 different tracks. You could play every track and it'd be amazing. But this one has a little something to it. Little Fool in the Rain, my choice in the top 5 here. This is the immortal John Bonham. Oh, baby.
Like a fire that can leave for tonight. I've been blinded, baby. My starts burning, and the feel of you that you give me fright. Shaking so much, really hurt. Why don't you show up, make it and if you promise you love so completely, and you said you would always be true, but you never would leave me, baby. Whatever happened to you? Anyway, so you dream true, hey, baby. Yeah, I will stand in the rain on the corner. I'll watch the people go shuffling downtown. Another 10 minutes or longer.
Mm. Mm. Give me the word. Hey, boys and girls, how you doing?
I got it. I got to tell you that the nuance of that halftime shuffle, it's incredible. And the right hand is busy with the pattern. It opens up the hi-hats at the end of that first triplet. I mean, really. Great song. And no, I'm not poking fun. I'm just trying to sound like I know what I'm talking about.
All right.
I like that. I like that whole album. Yell at me all you want, fans, but I like Zeppelin. I like Zeppelin 1 and 2 as well.
You like Leplin?
Yeah, yeah. The little the,
Yeah. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? A little Led Leplin.
yes. I like In Through the Outro, but I also appreciate 1 and 2. So
None of the love that I found. Yeah, 99 WNRR. That is the mighty hammer. That is Led Zeppelin off In Through the Outro. Of course, that is Fool in the Rain. My choice of top 5. Just amazing drumming for a track. John Bonham pulling out all the stops with some Latin fusion in there, some jazz, and some rock. So bringing it all to the table. Love that track. Play it every time I get on the kit. That's one of the songs I'll play a couple of them. I'm curious, what, before I get into your next track, what didn't make your list but should have, and why?
again, I didn't go into panic mode because the first time with the guitars, I grossly overthought it. So I looked at it in a different direction. I'm like, first and foremost,
Yeah.
let's stay away from jazz and Zappa because I can't pick anything.
Right.
Also, you have your choices as well, and I kind of like, well, if I don't, he might. So we're gonna stay away with that. But when you first mentioned it, what is it? Dragon Attack came to mind by Queen.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. That could have been one.
And just for that little snippet of the little solo there, I always like that. Roger Taylor was just an right. And I was like, but it's and I don't know the technical end. I just like that little snippet or solo. And
yeah.
Roger,
If it wasn't so simple, the rest of the song,
right. I so that one. And then I thought as well, again, I was thinking something a little bit more not as old. And I thought of Everlong by the Foo Fighters, just because of the intensity of the playing. And then just constantly with the rolls and the crash and the rolls and the crash. And it just I immediately thought of that only because Grohl said, he goes, I can't play that song anymore. I'm too damn old. And it just the intensity of it. That one I like, but I'm like, yeah, but there's others out there. So, and then I wasn't even gonna touch Neil. I wouldn't even know where to go.
That would be the list.
Yeah, I wouldn't know where to go with Neil. So I was like, you know what? Pick the damn songs you like and then stop overthinking it and calm down and don't be such a little bitch about it. Okay. So those two, and plus I have the honorable mentions, which is kind of funny, but there's a bunch of again, Dream Theater. Stayed away from Dream Theater. That's 20 minutes right there of Mike strumming.
Yeah.
Where I wouldn't even know.
Portnoy couldn't be in any argument.
And
be in an argument. Probably, I'm going to say this. Probably the last famous drummer. Like, you talk rock and roll, you talk drumming, everyone knows Mike Portnoy is.
Yeah.
The last famous drummer by name. Other guys you don't know. Like, if you could tell me who plays drum in some of these bands, no, I don't know.
Yeah.
Lars came before him, so it would have been Lars, or it would have been what do you call it? Vinny.
Yeah.
Pantera, but otherwise, he's the last one. Portnoy is the last one that people know by name. They go, Mike Portnoy. Holy shit.
Exactly. And not to say there's not a tremendous amount of artists out there that can play the drums incredibly. It's unfortunate that they don't get the recognition. They don't get the radio play. Well, who listens to the radio anymore? But it's it's just not out there. And I'm sorry, with Portnoy. Also, when the guy gets bored, he forms another band. He's got more side projects than I have CDs. And not to put him down, but yeah, everybody knows him. And again, this is just my little opinion. Because I'm sure there are people like, wait a minute, you have this one, you have that one, and to everybody's group and to everyone's bubble, they all have their one that we should all know, or several that we should all know. And it's just unfortunate. Another one, Chad Wackerman played with Zappa all the time. Another drummer.
Wackerman, Vinny Colaiuta.
Yeah, it just
played with Zappa. They went on for a long career playing with Sting.
And I was like, you know what? Don't have a heart attack. Just take the right and be done.
You want to hear some tight drumming? Listen to everything that Vinny plays on 10 Sumner's Tales. Holy shit. It's so crisp. It's so crisp. And I liked his stuff on Soul Cages. But when I heard 10 Sumner's Tales and some of the jazz that he added, holy shit. What an amazing work. That's why Vinny's one of the best. Vinny's amazing. And here's another song which probably could have put in there. And I think I'm going to call it an audible. I think I have this song because I got it. So I'm going to flip right there. Load up. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, there you go. I'm going to call an audible. We'll play yours first and I'll ask, but I'm going to do the lead up to mine. Who am I kicking out? I'm going to kick out Carnival 9.
Yeah, Carl was another one where
Carl was a phenomenal drummer, but I have to give it up to this. I mean, it was Carnival 9 is crazy as far as drumming goes.
Yeah. Toccata.
Who did I have? Played Cottontail, played Mental Hotchkiss, played Fool in the Rain. That means I got 2 left. One is a given, and the other one is just like, So yeah, Carnival 9 has got sorry, Carl Palmer, you just got kicked out of my top 5. You're in the top 10 because the drumming in Carnival 9 is incredible. But I still have a problem trying to get down the beat for Rosanna.
Oh, Toto.
Jeff Piccaro's beat on Rosanna is sick. Just the beat. Forget about all this drum roll crap because you can sit there and Gilmore yourself to death with Triumph. Joe Stumpy Peeps.
The peeper. Great look.
Great good look. You look, Gardner with glasses, geek. Joe, Stumpy Joe as well.
Yes. The greats that were in Spinal Tap.
Yes.
We can't forget about those.
The great drummers of Spinal Tap because the authorities said best just leave it alone.
Choked on someone else's vomit.
Yeah, that's what they did.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think about the shuffle in Rosanna, and to me, it's up there. Now, this is replacing one of my all-time favorite drummers in Steve Smith too, as well. Steve makes the top 10 for the song Escape, which is amazing, but does not make the top 5 because of songs like this. So we're going to go back to back. But before we get to Rosanna, we're going to go back to back on these from Toto. You picked, and I know this is a special pick. It's a homer pick. I get it. I get it. Tag Clem in this one. But this is actually really a good choice. I liked it because I've always liked the drum. I would have gone Call Me because I think that shuffle.
Dreamy's not even on this one.
So, but yeah, Dreaming's not on that record, dude.
No, never mind.
But you can hold it up anyway. Everyone knows that record. But you pick Dreaming by Blondie with the incredible Hall of Fame drummer Clem Burke.
Yes, that because I like the drumming on that song. That's what caught me. It's just continuous.
The quintessential 80s drum lick.
And he just keeps and to keep that and to everything about it. It's just one of my favorite Blondie songs.
Now, I know that they never did, any kind of drugs in the 80s. Right? Where I always did want to ask him, where does he get his energy? The dude's a ball of energy playing the drums. He is just constantly going. Where did he get that energy and the thought process of just playing it like that?
He still has that energy.
I mean, they're sick. He's just like, the song is nonstop, but here's the thing. It's not obtrusive to the song. It's not intrusive to the song. It's perfect for the song. And whoever thought of just doing that throughout the whole song and have it work? I mean, that's just monster. It's just monster. Let's get into
it's funny you say that because where he gets the energy and how he plays all that. Yet he was only in the Ramones for a blink because the Ramones played everything too fast for him.
What was his name?
He was Elvis Ramone.
Elvis Ramone, that's right.
And yeah, it just they played way too fast for him, and he was just like, he graciously just stepped down it, and then they found another drummer, but they were still.
This was before Marky.
Probably. I don't know the history that much
because they went from Tommy to Marky. Was it after Marky?
Like I said, I don't know.
That's kind of cool to find out.
Yeah, it's not like I talk to him all the time.
No, I'm saying we could research that because it's obviously there. If he was given a Ramone's name, he's part of the story.
Yeah, and he, and he was all part of that CBGB crowd. Everybody still, remained close, remained friends.
I wonder if Mickey Lee would know. Shame we don't know that one though.
Yes.
Let's get into it because we got music to play. We got a couple more tracks. This one is Joe's, and I like it. Definitely makes my top 15 to 20. I was actually thinking about this one. Little Dreamin' right now. Here's Blondie on 99 WNRR. For those of you checking out the show on YouTube, we're taking just a little break. We've got two songs playing right now. A little Blondie Dreamin' you can listen to on 99 WNRR. Right after that, some Rosanna, My Choice, Jeff Porcaro, upending the immortal Carl Palmer for this one song because it's the shuffle that's just so hard to play and just so impressive. We'll be back with more. We've got some Rush coming in, some Van Halen left to go, and about 45 minutes here. We're talking drummers tonight here on the program, playing the best the best performances that we feel from drummers in rock and roll. So hope you guys are enjoying the show. Thanks you for checking us out on YouTube. We'll be back next week. We haven't chosen yet, but I'm going to say it's going to be vocal performances, our top 10 all-time vocal performances on recorded history. That will be a tough one. That will be next week's show.
I'm more prepared for bass, but okay, we'll go vocal. I'm more mentally prepared for bass, but we'll go
Want to
vocal.
go bass? We'll go bass. We'll save the vocalist for last because that's going to be a big one.
Yes.
That's going to be a big one. We'll go bass.
Oh, okay.
Bassist. So you bass loving fans out there, our top 10 songs with the greatest bass lines and the greatest bass performances in recorded rock and roll history will be part of the show next week. So definitely check out 9 p.m. here on 99 WNRR livecast on YouTube and also on 99WNRR.com simulcast on the great radio station 99 WNRR, which you can hear on your smart speaker by saying, "Hey Alexa, play 99 WNRR on TuneIn." Also on Get Me Radio.
Already wrote down 2.
Any of those might have John Deacon in them.
3. Which one? Oh. Okay, good. Okay. All right.
Nasty. It's nasty. It's just nasty. It's just beats go, then it comes up. Awesome. The reason why he was that Toto was the backup band for like every musician out there. Studios.
Maybe we should show a reaction video of us watching Toto.
Yeah, right. She's gone.
You like reaction videos, don't you?
Yeah, just sick. It's just a sick shuffle. People don't know what goes into doing those things. Right? It's just people don't know how difficult it is.
Rosanna, Rosanna, I didn't know that a girl like you could make me Rosanna. Rosanna, Rosanna. Rosanna, she's gone, and I have to say, all the way. She's gone, and I have to say, all the way, all the way, all the way.
Yeah, a little Toto right there, 99 WNRR. As we load up one more song right now, 1020 here on the WTF livecast and radio show here with Joe on the other side.
Yes.
And hanging out the calm Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. I am here on the Jersey shoreline, Jersey coastline. So good to be with you guys here for our 2-hour show. And looking already. So next week we have decided, if you guys weren't paying attention, on the YouTube, I mean, on the you couldn't hear it on the radio because we were playing music, but as far as YouTube, we decided that we're going to put next week, we're doing our top 10 bass lines, bass performances within songs. So it's our top 10. So you got, think about all the great bass lines you've got to think about. And don't worry, we're actually loading up a song. So hence the slight delay in YouTube. That'll be done in a second.
One drummer I want to mention, and unfortunately, I don't know any songs that they are on, but I've seen many a video of them playing, is someone you keep in very, very high regards, and that's Karen Carpenter. Nobody knew that she played the drums. And there's a couple videos of her.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's more than a couple of videos of her when she's doing her jazz, and she could play. I mean, she was a player.
Oh yeah.
Or she was a singer. She was incredible jazz musician, incredible jazz drummer. So yeah, and I love watching stuff, and she's just infectious energy behind the drums, and that's where she felt comfortable. And I'm still on the belief. Well, I mean, of course, age would kind of kick in at this point, but if she would have stayed behind the kit, she would still be alive today.
Yeah, that's where she was happy.
Exactly. You have to worry about it. You have to worry about, what everyone said about, but if she was behind the kit and stayed behind the kit, she'd be alive.
Well, that's just the thing.
It's a sad thought. It's a sad thought.
That's the thing, because nowadays, the drummer can't be the lead singer, because somebody has to be up front and get the crowd going, and gotta, add a lot of bells and whistles. The days of, appreciating a band for what they are is gone. It's more and more people are listening with their eyes, not their ears. And it's a shame. So
true. It's true. It's true. Gonna get to my next song, and this is probably, I'm gonna say, number one for me. we're not putting this in any sequential order. These are just the top 5 performances that we feel in rock, for us, for our tastes in rock and roll history. And they're not solos. They're just really, really good, good drumming. And of course, number 1 is going to have, the reason why we all picked up sticks, and that was Neil Peart from Rush. Now, you could sit there and pick Tom Sawyer because the first time you heard that drum solo and you're like, oh my God, I never heard this before, and recorded it. And it was, no one ever heard a drum solo like that in the middle of a song. So, with the quadruplets and then the drum roll and all the different things they did, the hi-hat exchanges, the crossovers.
The rudimental fills. I'm trying.
Someone's been doing a lot of Wikipedias. Yep. And printed them out too. I can tell. Just the fact that you printed them out is impressive.
I wrote them down.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, at least try like I kind of know what I'm talking about.
You know what? A for effort. That's what.
Thank you.
Here's the thing about Neil, and I can't believe that it's already been 5 years. This past January 7th marked 5 years he's been going already, which blew my mind. I turned around, I was like, holy crap, 5 years already. And, the funny thing is that I have found some of his drumming performances on some of the later songs in the Rush catalog, where he got to play for a song, not fill it in with a bunch of, classic Neil stuff, but he played for the track. And I found more passion in his drumming. Matter of fact, there are 3 songs that come to mind, because I could add the song Losing It off of Signals, which is, kind of, slower song. They've done slower songs before, but there's still too much going on. It kind of doesn't do much for the song, so to speak. But we get to 3 tracks, one from Presto called The Pass. And if you're a fan of Rush, you know exactly what I'm talking about. A lot of passion he played in it. Then there was a song called Nobody's Hero off of Counterparts in 1992, which was just so passionate as far as his playing. And then he unloads an incredible track on the very last Rush album called The Garden. And it's a track that you can actually hear in rotation here at 99 WNRR. Well, I'm going to say that he wrote that knowing already that he was dying, and he didn't tell anybody as of yet. And he wrote that song knowing that, because if you listen to the lyrical content, since he puts everything into his performance, listen to the drumming. If you were to play a track and say someone's dealing with emotional anguish and not playing like a maniac, but you could feel it in the playing of the drum of that track, listen to The Garden off of Clockwork Angels by Rush. It is amazing how you can just hit something, a drum. I'm not talking about people, a drum, and you could feel emotion from it. Usually that would be like from a note, but you could feel whatever he was going through in his drumming. And the song "The Garden" it's on rotation on me in my playlist. But as far as showing his ability and playing, I have to go with Marathon. Now, I'm not going to
I love that song.
I'm going to go with Marathon as my favorite Neil Peart song of all time, but I'm not going to play for you the studio cut. I'm going to play you the track from A Show of Hands, because this was Neil in his prime. Yeah, you could say, oh, signals and moving pictures. This was Neil doing shit that he didn't do prior to this. This is Marathon by Rush. These fires are alive, senora. Snowing? Yes. Says it's snowing here already. Is it snowing here already? Of course, the one and only Bun E. Carlos, Invaders of the Heart. Of course, next position, please, is the great album by the one and only Cheap Trick.
I,
18.
I like that song because Bunny was one of those drummers that never really got to show off his chops that much. He just kept a good time, and in this particular one,
I think he did. I think he did on plenty.
again, I can't break it down. He's not known for his drum solos. How's that?
Uh,
I I'm
no, he's not known for drum solos, but what
right,
he did in songs was was a lot. He did.
right.
He
He
played
was, but
great
in
funk style.
this particular one was like on CD. It was a bonus track. It didn't make the LP or the LP, but it made the cassette and CD. And it sounded like them. They were just having fun. They started off playing one song and then they went into it and then they ended. And every time it was about to end, and he just kept going.
Yeah.
And then he kept going.
And he kept
And
going.
he just kept going. And and it just felt like it wasn't rehearsed. It wasn't, they were just having fun with that. And, he just got to play some more. And that's what I like that track about that. It's just a fun track where he just gets to play a little bit. And that's why that one made my list. And as far as Rush and Marathon, I caught the
Yeah.
Moving Pictures tour,
Yeah.
and I was psyched when they played that.
Wait, moving pictures? No.
No.
What tour did you catch?
No, I didn't see the Moving Pictures tour.
No.
Strike that, reverse it. Power Windows tour.
Power Windows.
Yes, Power Windows.
Power Windows.
Okay, I'll blame the cup, but what about the Power Windows tour?
A cup and a coffee mug, and you certainly won't want me to be drinking on that.
Caught the Power Windows tour, and they played Marathon, and I actually broke character and didn't sit still, and actually stood up and sang along and enjoyed the moment. But I am and due to the passing of Neil, I am just so grateful that I got to see that song live.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
For me, but for me, I got to see that live, and that is I'm pretty grateful for that one.
Yeah. Yeah. I got to see it on the Presto tour, so I was very, very grateful for that. Amazing. Yeah. And Presto was very stripped down for them. Very stripped down stage. I was very surprised. All right, my man. Good show. We got one more track here left to go. Anybody that off the top of your head you're going, oh yeah, I forgot, or did you think you cleared out the cobwebs? And because I know that I'm probably gonna go. This is gonna be me. I'm gonna go. Oh shit! And I'm gonna go. And I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I forgot. How did I leave that song off? And I'm pretty sure. I mean, I could pick. God.
Well, I got 3 honorable mentions that.
I'll put one in there. I'll put one on.
What's funny is there are 3 different drummers, and they're all from the same band.
3 different drummers.
Stumpy 3 different drummers.
Stumpy Joe, Stumpy Peep.
No. What is it? 2 Sides of the Coin by Kiss, but who was drumming? Anton Fig.
Anton Fig.
That nice little drum solo there, I thought was I loved it. That little added there.
Yeah.
Next, Escape from the Island on the Elder, because that was Eric Carr's first album, and of course the record wasn't what we were all expecting, but in that song, it's a jam song, and you got to hear a little bit what Eric had to offer. So he was actually playing really well.
A song that he wrote himself.
Right. And he got to play with Ace because he had permission. And then on Paul's solo album, the best of the solos version, Take Me Away Together as One, with Carmine on it, Carmine Apiece. On the best of solos, they don't fade. And at the end of the song, you hear Carmine playing, but it fades out. In this particular instance, he keeps playing, so you hear him just playing. They were just like, all right, look, just do you and just keep playing. And eventually we'll end the song. And it was a chance for me at least, to hear, because I've heard stories how great he was. And I never saw him live, and I can never find anything that he was on. I mean, I bought DNA, which was like just a
and a piece, right?
yeah, a side project. Sonic Drums was on this. And other than that, I didn't really have anything that really showed off some playing. So in that particular case, it was nice to hear him, go off a little bit. So, but those are honorable mentions. But yeah, tonight I'll wake up at 2 a.m. and go, I didn't mention this one or I didn't mention that one. But you know what? I'm old, so I'll blame my age. I'm good.
I mean, so many great drummers. I mean, people will say, "How did I leave off Keith Moon?"
Right.
Bob O'Reilly. How did I leave that off? Speak by Queensryche.
Yeah.
Off of Operation Mindcrime. It's a great song right there. She always brings me what I need. As I look around the room, just so many great drum tracks, and I'm like looking, I'm like drummers,
Right.
drummers. Yeah, and even locally, some of the bands locally that have put out records that I've listened to their drummers, and their drummers are freaking amazing. But right off I mean, Matt Chamberlain, the stuff that he has did with Tori was friggin' amazing. Love Matt Chamberlain, his work. Matt Starr does great work.
You can even throw Phil Collins in there. Phil Collins. I mean, with that.
Absolutely, Phil Collins. I was contemplating No Reply at All. And
I was contemplating
some of the earlier stuff too. I mean,
I was contemplating Rhythm of the Heat by Peter Gabriel on Security.
Yeah.
Because Phil played on that.
Yep. Yeah.
And just the whole buildup of that song. And at the end,
people say, how could you not have In the Air Tonight?
Yeah, because I don't like that.
Most of it was a drum machine, except for the end.
Yeah, I don't. But yeah, there's a plethora that are out there, and it just
plethora.
Yes, that's a word I ascertained some time ago.
Cozy Powell.
Except Cozy.
Right? You have Cozy Powell.
With the tree trunks for sticks.
And you know what? I mean, you got to also give it up for Rick Allen too, for what he was able to do.
Yeah, exactly.
There's that guy's got two arms that can't play that good. So you got to give it up. He's that seriously. I'm serious.
No, I agree with you 100%.
But I like your pick here. I put this one as the top one because it's the first one you wrote, and I kind of agree with it for your list.
It's an unforgettable, iconic introduction.
Exactly.
So the minute you hear it, you're like, oh,
yeah, and then you get all pumped up.
And then of course, once you think you've had that, then that incredible guitar solo gets added to it, and you're just like, oh.
Dr. Feelgood almost made my list because that was a very innovative. That's a great idea. Carnival 9 from Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Everyone knows that one. That got left on a cutting room floor. That's still in the top 20. One day I might just post my all-time top 20 and just say, hey, check this out, guys. Launchpad Live, people, your vote will be up tomorrow. And a lot of new faces. Also, the new campaign is up. We'll be sharing that as well tonight. So, but great show. Yes. Don't forget next week, bassists. For those who love the low end, we give you basses. So if you like bass in your music and a lot of heavy bass, we're going to be highlighting our top 10 tracks with bass lines. And you can guarantee on my list that Mr. John Deacon will be one of the most unsung. Of course, there'll be John Paul Jones. That's 2. John Entwistle. That's 3. So Cliff Burton, that's 4, and probably Geddy Lee. So there's 5. So we expect to hear some music from those 5 guys. Someone might sneak in there that you might not realize.
Well, if
But
you're going to put Deacon, I'll cross Deacon off.
no. If you got Deacon, we'll double shot Deacon. Deacon is like those. It's like one of those people who you don't think about, but an absolute assassin when it comes to bass lines. And I was watching the whole day. I was watching several live concerts from Queen, and the Queen the concert for life show.
Yes.
And I'm specifically listening to Deacon's playing.
Oh, yeah.
Dude was a freaking monster. Monster.
I forgot about a whistle. Damn. See?
Yeah, John Enswell. Yeah. Johnny Twinkle. Little Thunder Fingers.
Yes.
Little Johnny Twinkle. Yeah. You can't forget him. Amazing.
Yeah, and he just stood there.
Plucking away. Wasn't a big fan about his style or anything like that. He kind of loosened up a little bit later on, but yeah, John S. Whistle. Yeah. Even John, even Wetton. Obviously, you've got Geddy. There's so many great bassists, but that do it the right way. So check that show, guys. Great time. Good show, Joe.
Yes. Very enjoyable.
We'll be back next week. Tell your fun.
Less stress.
Yes, exactly. Tell your family, tell your friends, fun at parties. It is the WTF. What's the format? We'll be talking more music, guys. Thank you so much for joining us on the YouTube and of course at 99 WNRR. We'll be back next Wednesday night. Guys, take care. God bless you. Peace. We will see. Take care of yourself. If you're on the East Coast and dealing with all this ice, take your time and be safe.
Be careful. Be safe. Be well.
We will
Drive
see you next
slow.
week. Here is some Alex Van Halen and Hot for Teacher. See you next week.
No, I had this right.